Amazon ships 1.6 million packages every single day. That is a lot of freaking packages. So many big companies sell their products on Amazon, but what does it look like to be a very small business on Amazon? I had never started my own business before, aside from my real estate business, but this was different. I had to set up an LLC right away, get a trademark for my brand, and there were so many things and steps that went into it, and I didn't really know where to start, aside from watching countless YouTube videos. I started Amazon almost by accident. We had been sourcing products for one of our other businesses, and we noticed that we weren't really happy what we saw on the market. So we sourced some of these products and started using them in our business and found that we had created a really good product. I had been watching YouTube videos about Amazon for a few years, just running into them on YouTube. And I was always very curious, but I never really took action on that. But during the pandemic, it just gave me the push that I needed because I was at home, everything was closed, and I had just moved into a brand new area. It was hard to find another kind of job. So I was kind of forced into it, and to my surprise, I got our first product up on Amazon and we sold out within a month. So that was really exciting, and my husband and I just looked at each other and were like, okay, I guess we're doing this. And we really lucked out with our first product because what we were selling was so unique that there was nothing else exactly like it on the market. And we took a product that is just an everyday product, but we put a twist on it and made it look more modern, more sexy. And the market reacted and everyone loved it just as much as we did. And that was, to this day, that is our best selling product. So from there, we just kept reordering what was selling, and I just kept trying to learn as much as I could. But because in the beginning, I just started out not really truly knowing what I was doing, I made a lot of mistakes and learned a lot in the past 3 years. Some of the problems that we faced, which this one is not a bad problem to have, but it is bad for the Amazon algorithm. We ran out of our product way too quickly, and then it takes some time to get all the money that you're earning from Amazon, and then Amazon of course takes a cut. So I wanted to make a much larger inventory purchase after we ran out, but we only had so much funds, so we just did what we could and kept going. We'd list our product again and we'd run out of stock. We didn't have as much capital as we should have, which I am so grateful that our product was doing so well that we would run out. And then when we would relist, of course, it would take a little time, but then we'd get back up on the algorithm. When you run out of product, it hurts your, what they call your ASIN, which is your product code within Amazon. And so when you run out, it will just push you down. You're not going to be, like, everyone's goal is to be on the very first page. And when you run out, it will take some time to get back up there when your product is back in stock. We had a big problem with our packaging, and all of our products were shipped. It takes a few months to get it. The packaging just wasn't protective enough, so we ended up with a lot of damaged product. That was a big problem that we faced. There was a mix-up with our SKUs, so my manufacturer mixed up 2 styles of one of our products and put the wrong SKU. When it went to Amazon, they're shipping out the wrong product to my customers over and over again, and we're getting bad reviews. That was very stressful. I ended up having to have Amazon ship all of that product back to my house so I could re-SKU everything and send it back. That was a big mix-up. So one of the mistakes that I made was just trusting my manufacturer too much in the beginning, because she would send me the product samples. Okay, they look great. And my first shipment, I did not have an inspector inspect, a third-party inspector take a look at the product. And I just trusted my manufacturer way too much when it came to packaging, shipping, and quality control. I went from working in an office for someone else to starting my own business, and all of these problems weren't things that I could take to my boss. I had to deal with them myself. So I grew so much in the past 3 years. I just became a better problem solver. I became so much more resilient because when problems come my way, I'm not like freaking out. I'm not reacting. I look at it and I just say, okay, what do we need to do to fix this? Because problems happen, things happen in your business, and you just have to roll with the punches, figure it out, and don't make that mistake next time. And you will learn very quickly, because when you make mistakes in your business, typically you're losing money. You're either losing revenue. If you have a bunch of damaged product you can't do anything with, you learn things very quickly. And during that time, I've set up systems within my business, which is something that I did at my previous job. I was all about setting up a system. How can we make this process easier? So next time we know exactly what to do. There's no question. We have a checklist and we check everything off the list, and then we move on to the next thing. This year I started a new brand selling wholesale. And so I created a whole checklist of everything I need to do from start to listing your product and marketing from there. So that's something that I need to work on to make it look pretty. So it's something that I can give to you guys, and then create videos going all down that list as well. But that all to say, I have learned so much about myself and about e-commerce and selling your products on Amazon. And I've grown so much in the past 3 years, and I'm really proud of that. So some of the lessons that I've learned are, I wish I started out with more capital, because even if I just ordered a small amount, once I noticed that this product is flying off the shelves, I would have placed the next order a lot faster. So I started my business with $5,000. That goes into everything from your trademark, your monthly subscription fee, your inventory cost, marketing, so your photography, videography, all of that. So we started out with $5,000, quickly sold out, and my product, including shipping, is about $20 per item. Everyone's startup cost is going to be a little bit different, but I wish I would have at least had $10K in my business checking before starting my Amazon business. So I had a little cushion. Even though I'm not spending all of that, I would just have some cushion. So if I need to restock this SKU, I could just make that order right away. And that being said, I wish that I would have looked for funding opportunities earlier as well. Getting a business loan with your bank, business line of credit. Business loan is better. Just make sure you're not paying too crazy of an interest rate. But that would have really helped, so I could restock my inventory a lot faster, order a lot more product at a time, because when I order more, I'm getting it for even cheaper. So when you're purchasing products, you buy in bulk, the more you purchase, you're gonna get it for a better price. I wish I would have taken some of my earnings along with the funding part of it. I wish I would have sought funding and then invested some of my earnings earlier on, because then I would have continued to build my personal or my business capital. Because in the beginning, I would purchase my inventory, basically sell out, purchase more inventory, and so none of that was really staying in the bank. Of course, I'm investing into more product, which is great, but that would have helped me diversify a little bit more, so I'm not just solely reinvesting it back into product. I learned right away that you need to have your product third-party inspected every single time. They will check to make sure that the product functions properly, that it's not damaged. They'll do whatever you ask them to check for. They'll even do a drop test. So they take the packaging and make sure that it's protective enough, so that during the shipping process, because it can be very rough during the shipping process, but having your products third-party inspected does not cost you a lot of money. I had probably 2,000 units that were being sent to me, and it was only $400 for my inspection. And that is so worth it. You will save yourself so much money just by spending that inspection fee. It's nothing. I wish I would have adjusted my prices sooner. When I noticed that sales were going down, it took me a long time to do anything to my price, because I was just so stuck on, this is a luxury product and this is how much it's worth, and this is my profit margin. but I missed out on a lot of sales because during a time the economy is just not good right now. People are holding onto their pocketbooks, not spending as much money. We have adjusted our prices significantly, and you can always change that. You don't want to change it around too much, but when you notice something in the market, you need to react to it and check your competitors. Where is everyone at? You don't want to just always go right below them. You want to keep your brand value, but I was just so stuck on this number that I lost out on thousands of dollars because I did not lower my price just a little bit, and then knowing that I could make it a little bit higher later. So you need to listen to the market. If you notice a trend that sales are going down, you need to adjust your pricing, you need to adjust your marketing, and make sure that in your marketing you are really showing what makes your product unique, what makes your product special. You need to have text in the screen because people just don't really read the listing description. They look at the photos and they look at the reviews and they make a decision off of that. I know that's how I shop on Amazon. And this is so similar to, I'm also a realtor. There's so many similarities. It's just part of sales. You have to listen to the market. I wish I focused on reviews a lot earlier on. People say mixed things about Vine reviews, but for me, that was the quickest way for me to get a ton of reviews right off the bat when we launched our products. But keep in mind, people are gonna give you honest reviews. So make sure you have a very high quality product, that you give proper instructions on how to use your product, because it may seem like to you that everyone will just know what to do, but it's not true. You need to make specific instructions on how to use your product. We have a little QR code that takes them to a website, and so that has been really helpful because I can update things on that if needed. If I notice that people can't figure something out, then I can add it onto landing page. One thing I really did right was listen to my customer feedback. So every time we got a negative review, we took that to heart, and I would screenshot it, send it to my manufacturer, and we would work together to figure out what are we gonna do to improve this for the next time we order. Really take your customers' feedback to heart, and this is only gonna improve your product and improve your business. For me personally, we chose a product that we use in one of our other businesses, and so we know this product very well. A lot of people will just choose random products, but for me, I need to have some connection with this product so I know what to look for, I know what improvements to make, I know how to use it, and I know how to give instructions on. So that's something that I do recommend, is selling a product that you know well yourself, because that's only going to help you make improvements to your product and make it better for your customers. I wish I started building my social media presence sooner. In the beginning, I was just so focused on the Amazon website. I wasn't focused on building my brand, and you have to do that on social media. So it took me a long time to even create a social media account. Now we're on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and even Pinterest, even YouTube. So I'll just take videos that we have posted on other platforms and then use them on all different platforms, because they're going to search on Amazon, but then sometimes if they want to ask you a question or if they want to know something else, they're going to search you on Google. So you need to have your social media presence. This will also help you build a community where you can market your product. Amazon is very strict with how you market your product on the Amazon website. So having your social media accounts where you can market your product however you choose, and you can build a community, you can get your clients information, you can have them sign up for newsletters. Amazon doesn't allow any of that, so you need to start building your social media presence. And the videos that you make, you do not want to just like, here's my product, this is what it is, this is what it does. The way to really sell on social media is by showing how this solves a problem, showing how your product solves a problem, what makes it so different from the other products, because there's going to be a ton of other products on the market, maybe similar to yours, but you need to show people how yours stands out, what problem you're solving, or what's the solution. Like if you're selling a hair clip, you need to show some beautiful voluminous hair with the hair clip, and not just like hey, here's this. You can put it on like this. You can do a little bit of that, but this is more like attraction marketing. So you are showing how gorgeous your hair can look without saying it. And then people will just automatically ask, oh my gosh, where's that from? It looks so good. I'm all about attraction marketing, not sales. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting really sick of TikTok lately because I swear it's like a QVC. I swear I'm scrolling through and it's like a QVC. So make sure you are not just saying like, here's this, buy it for $10. I wish I would have opened my Shopify store sooner, because what I didn't know, well, and now this is kind of a new thing. I just set this up on my website, but you can have, without having an extra app on Shopify. So before, the only way to connect your Shopify store to your Amazon FBA inventory was if you pay for this app. It's a monthly fee. Right now, I have it set up with Buy with Prime, and it just took like maybe an hour on the phone with my Buy with Prime rep, and we set it up on my website. And so any order placed on my Shopify store is fulfilled through FBA, which is amazing. It's very short-lived, but I tried shipping some of my own products from my Shopify sales myself, which seems like, oh, it's not gonna be, but when you start selling a lot, it's just way too much. You're dealing with your business. There's so many things to do that the last thing you want to do is go pack orders and run them to UPS. So that was a game changer for me. And then on top of that, my TikTok shop is connected to my Shopify store. So even my TikTok shop orders are fulfilled by Amazon. And the beauty of that is you do not have to pay Amazon's referral fee when you sell your products off of Amazon, but you'll just pay the FBA fee. So you're gonna save some money, more money in your pocket. And I just love the fact that I can work from anywhere. I don't have to deal with the shipping. I just have to work on my business and marketing my products. And I can spend a lot more time doing that when I am not handling the shipping. I have learned so much selling on Amazon the past 3 years, and I'd love to answer your questions. If you leave them in the comments below, I'm putting together future videos all around Amazon FBA and online business. If you're curious on how to connect your Shopify store with your Amazon or even TikTok shop, comment below and I will definitely cover that in a future video. And if you want to see what a day in the life looks like for an Amazon seller, watch this video next. It is a very realistic day in the life of a 6-figure Amazon seller, and you can watch this next. Thanks for watching. Bye. I'll see you next week.